Hey everybody, how are you today? We have our special guest here. Actually, all three.
Oh gosh, we're live.
All three of them are specials here. You know, we got Mike, Mr. Fajai, no chicken nuggets today. Paul Cuffaro.
Sorry,
with some good news coming up.
I didn't even know we were live. You just popped that thing on.
But I seen Kim Gaither's here, so she's got better, hopefully. And she says, "Sorry, not yet."
Should I pull up the chat on my phone?
You could do it. You could do it on your phone.
We got the chat up here too.
Oh, look, it's right there. Kim, you emailed it? I didn't see the email. Oh, she emailed asking you to pick a stingray, and I forwarded it to you.
Is it on YouTube?
And you never replied.
You see, this is called
it's on
passing
YouTube.
the buck.
No. I forwarded it to you twice.
Now he remembers.
I think that's the email she's talking about.
Oh yeah, we're live. Paul, that's my name. Hey. Oh, here we go. Oh. Sweet.
So if you guys have any questions, because right now everybody's looking at their phone, if you guys have any questions, just let us know. We're here for you. We started this live a little bit earlier today because we have to.
When will the website be up? Oh,
Well,
when
some
will
people don't know, so why don't you
this
talk
is
about
for
it?
you.
Already ahead of
This
us.
is for you. When will the decor part of the website be up?
Decor?
I'm assuming that's for you.
Decorations, maybe?
Oh,
It doesn't look like it's for.
I don't know.
But why don't you say, break the news.
Yeah, the news is PC Aquatics coming soon, man. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be. Oh, the chat's right there.
We said that already.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm all over the place. PC Aquatics coming soon. It's gonna be crazy. We're partnered up with Predatory Fins and obviously Stingray Biology. We won't be selling stingrays on my website, but they're together over here at Predatory.
I mean, we could in the future,
I mean,
could.
'cause it's not in Florida. It's from here.
Exactly. So we kind of did it in a really cool way, and I'll give it the rundown on this live since I probably won't say it until the video goes live. But so I obviously couldn't have a lot of the permits in Florida, are just so tough with FWC. I wanted to sell really cool fish. I wanted to get my audience to have some super cool stuff. And I also wanted to always start my own fish store online. So that's it. We started one. PC Aquatics is coming soon. I got to finish up the website, add a couple more things. I want to add a bunch of stuff. I'm going to have like cichlids, mollies, platies, goldfish, red tails, arowanas, pretty much anything that they don't have. I'm going to try to carry because I'm going to do a lot of the smaller stuff, and then also keep a little bit of the monsters involved as well. So it'll be different from Predatory, but we're collaborating with Predatory, and it'll be really, really cool. I can't wait for everyone to see the website and see how cool it comes out.
Well, I think you did a pretty good job with the website, and plus, I saw the mystery box. That sounds like a good idea to me.
What are the prices, Paul? It'll be this same. We'll do all the pricing together with Predatory. So,
well, you got to be here for the first unboxing for your
first unboxing. Will be. I'm gonna pull up the website now so anyone watching could see it. You can't see the website, so this is you'll be the first. But yeah, it'll be the same prices that Rodrigo's got going on, and then he'll price all the new stuff that we have to order because he'll know.
Don't let Fajai price, because if he does, it's gonna be a little higher.
One for you, one for me, one for you, one for me.
And I'm going to do something really cool too. And we mentioned this in the podcast that's coming up on your channel. But there'll be like mystery boxes too. So for everyone that loves the mystery stuff, I know I love that kind of stuff. There's a mystery box, and then you could select your gallons. So here's the mystery box right there. You could select like what gallon tank you want the mystery box for. And then obviously in the description, it explains how the tank you're buying this mystery box for should be empty. Because it's more like for the people that buy a 50-gallon tank or 25-gallon tank, they set it up and they don't know what they want. So you order a $69 mystery box from Paul from PC Aquatics, and you get that value in the mystery box, and it's just the fish.
So it's just a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Okay.
I think that'll kill it.
I think sounds like a cool idea.
I feel like people would love that. Isn't that cool?
It is.
Right? So yeah, the website's awesome. Let me show you the website. I almost forgot. It's not done yet. There's a lot to do. But yeah, is that good? Can you see it?
It's a little small.
Here, Kev. Get closer in there.
Right there. You see now?
It's a little out of focus.
Okay, how about this? Which camera?
Just do the middle one. I'll focus it. There you go.
So Mike Corbett said you guys are going to kill it.
Awesome.
I'm telling you.
Hopefully not kill the fish.
I just got I got the brain for this, man. I know I can do it. The mystery stuff is going to be so cool. We're not only doing mystery boxes, but we're doing, like, I have a whole section that says mystery buys. You click the mystery buys. There's butterfly koi fish you could purchase at I believe, I don't know how big it is. So 3 inches and 4 inches I'll have, and you just don't know what kind of butterfly koi you'll get. And then there's the same thing for common koi. I find mystery being more fun. I get like Next Day Koi is a big sponsor of mine. I love them, and I'm always going to work with them still. I have a discount code with them, Cuffaro, and you get 10% off, and that's not affecting this at all, because if you want a specific fish for koi fish wise, that's where you go. It's next day shipping. It's a very cool thing. Not to promote someone else's product on your product, but that's just how it is there. So I want it to be different. I want it to make it different. So I have a whole section for mystery stuff. Assorted high-end beta fish. You'll be able to go on there, order one of these beta fish, and not have a dang clue what's coming.
You know what that means, right? What? More work for us to put orders in.
So people are probably curious how it's happening. Now with the licenses in Florida, it's really hard to... I think the chat just went away on the screen. It's really hard for people to
Well, that's why we left.
Order stuff, exactly. So I had to work through Predatory Fins, essentially drop shipping fish. They house them here. They have all the licensing here. They do everything, but I make the selections. I made the website. It's pretty much like that. It's really cool. It's a way for both of us to work. And
we always want to do something together.
Always wanted to. So this is that. We finally figured it out. It's been a couple months. I've been working on the website myself, and it's going to probably go live by the end of next month, I would say, right? Tanks will be ready. We'll make our first order.
We got the tanks.
Tanks delivered today.
Now we're figuring out the logistics where we found where we're going to put all the tanks, all the racks. It's going to be your space.
Yep.
Are we charging him rent for that space or what?
By the square foot.
Yeah.
By the square inch.
Well, not charging me. You're charging PC Aquatics LLC.
So I think it's going to be good for everybody that enjoys Paul, and also the types of fish that he's talking about, because we don't really carry that, like guppies. Like we can get the craziest guppies.
That's what I'm saying.
Beta.
We're not going to have basic stuff. Like the guppies we have, crazy guppies. The mollies we have, crazy mollies. Like these. And there's going to be mystery sections. So like if you don't want to know what you're getting made wise, then you could buy them from the mystery molly part. But if you want to get like obviously a certain color guppy, you better hope we have that certain color as an individual buy. Otherwise, I'm kind of catering towards like people that are more just open about it. You guys have very strict customers.
Yeah.
I want to know what I get, how big I want. And that's part of my website, of course, but it's more just like, dude, you're going on there, you're swiping, I want a red tail, boom.
Listen,
you know
I like to help everybody when I have time. And I had this guy yesterday, and he's like, can you send me a video of the male black diamonds? So I'm like, all right. So I go there, take a video. The video's a little cloudy. Can you send me another one?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'll send another one. It's like, I like the first one on the video. Can you send me a picture of that one from the top? So I'm like, man, this guy's pulling my strings here, you know? And I really usually... It's
expensive, right?
It's like $1,800 fish, but I really don't have the time to be doing all that. So I pass him the phone, because he's a stingray guy.
Yeah.
And, these people, man, they ask all these questions and end up not doing it. So I'm like, just do it. And then he sent whatever he sent to him. Next thing you know, boom, he made the order.
Wow.
And I'm like...
Never know.
I feel bad, because if you're ordering online, you don't really get to choose.
Yeah.
So sometimes I like to help, especially on fish that are more of that value. Giving them a little help, like, all right, pick it, which one you want.
Yeah, these are they're like $4.99.
Yeah, no, I'm not picking no guppies.
That's how I am. I always prefer to go pick my fish out at the fish store.
Yeah.
You find your good fish stores that have good quality fish, and that's kind of like what I've always done. I very rarely have ever ordered fish online.
I think it's because of our brand, our name, and people that see us, they know we're not going to just pick a bad one or ugly one.
And they can see the fish in the videos, too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I see a lot of people asking for a saltwater pond update.
We got a couple of super chats. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I can't hear you, John, so I'm not sure if they can't hear you.
We got a couple of super chats.
No, but can you...
Super chats.
Oh, you don't have the mic.
If you have it up, it should be there.
No, I know, but usually he reads them.
Got it.
So he doesn't get
They're
before.
kind of hard to read on the chat because they don't come up with like colors.
All right.
Yeah.
And sell exotics. Will you sell aquatic turtles? We will. Both PC Aquatic and on Predatory Fins. Right now we have albino soft shell, Chinese soft shell. That actually look pretty good. They're breeding, dude. They're laying eggs everywhere.
Really?
Crazy.
So if you want to breed soft shell turtles,
I'll get to the saltwater in a second, but that's like another thing that I really want to get into before I even open up the website. When I open and drop this website, I want everything to be fully prepared.
I got a question there for
I
you.
want to have everything set. I want to have turtles on the website ready to ship out. I want to have everything needs to be done when I get the most foot traffic, because off rip, everyone's gonna be curious to see how the website looks. And if I want on my website what you need. I don't want them to come and then why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? So I'm gonna try to get everything done while we work here and get that done. So before I drop it, it might be like the end of August.
Now this is your second time here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love it. Every time I come, it's more put together. I mean, the back looks like a wholesale store.
Right.
It looks crazy. Yeah.
What do you think about like the whole scenario of the?
I think it's a genius idea. I think it's going to crush it. Someone did a super chat. Speaking of mysteries, does Paul believe in the Sasquatch create? It's just dropping down, being real. Sasquatch? That's an interesting question. Dude, how do I even answer that? I don't know. Sasquatch? Bigfoot? Sure.
Wait, they're asking if you think Sasquatch is real?
Yeah, right. I guess so.
I don't think it's real.
You don't think it's real?
I have no idea. I've never thought of that one time in my entire life.
There's
sure.
Okay, it could have happened back in the day. Maybe they're not around anymore.
Yeah.
Can't just be a hairy dude living in the jungle that has never shaved.
There's some animals.
I bet you if he doesn't shave, you look like a Sasquatch.
Yeah, see? I'm just not that tall.
There's some that I think do exist that are like the mythical animals, but I don't think Bigfoots or Yetis or anything. I think we would have found them by now, to be honest. I think stuff in the ocean, like the megalodon and stuff, I think there's a good possibility of those existing.
Someone commented
Still existing?
Said, I looked up PC Aquatics LLC. No, the LLC is not in it. And I don't have a TikTok or a Twitter of PC Aquatics, and I probably won't ever make one of those. I just have an Instagram. It's in my bio of my Instagram. It's just PC Aquatic. Someone had it with the S, unfortunately. It wasn't even an active account, I don't think. So, but yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of comments.
You guys see okay? Do you want me to make it a little bit bigger?
That's why I think it's a little bit easier on the phone because it's.
I like it. I like it there.
Scally, bro, we got to meet that guy.
Why does he comment on
Read
every
it.
stream?
Just read it.
Sasquatch is real. His name is Rod.
Thank you. Finally, you cracked on him instead of me.
Every week he's cracking
Every
over
week
his
he's
head.
on me.
That's funny. Saltwater pond update real quick before we can move on because everyone's asking. It's good. Everything's done. I actually installed lights in it. I installed all the power heads, skimmers set up, which you guys saw, filters set up, which you guys saw. I do need to get a UV, but it's not really the biggest deal right now. I just need to get it running. So the paint's dry. I can get water whenever. I want to fill it up one time with fresh water to triple check everything. And then if that's good, we'll fill it up with salt water and get the thing flowing. And then in a couple weeks, we'll have our fish, at least the first fish. I have sand coming from a company. Yeah, we're working on a bunch of stuff. So sand's on the way. Should be done soon. I got to finish the outside rock wall. And yeah, it'll get done after that. Probably another week or two.
Rob Erico, you had a lot of cookie points for me, brother. But Rod is more like Frodo. Bro, you... It's okay. I still like it, Rob.
It's kind of cool doing lives.
Yeah, because you get to interact with them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I need to do a live on my YouTube. I've never done
Watch this.
live.
Watch this. You want to see something cool? Can everybody put chicken nuggets on the screen? Watch this. Ready?
It's probably delayed.
Wait,
I don't think you'll see it on that.
can we see the chicken nuggets on this one, or it has to be YouTube Live?
It's got to be on the YouTube one.
Oh yeah, you see Fay J Nugs?
Oh yeah.
Look. Look at the chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah.
Look.
Oh yeah, look. Fay J Nugs.
That's awesome.
The power of
Someone
social
commented
media.
chicken nuggets.
Geo Blaze, Kevin, you're my favorite. Ah,
Thank you, Gio.
with
Thank
the
you.
heart.
Just so you guys see, this is what the super chat looks like on this screen.
Got it.
You'll be able to see the colors and
Okay.
stuff, but
Gio, why is Kevin your favorite? I actually want to hear that one.
These nuts.
Dude, Ryan says that now, bro.
Does he?
He says these nuts.
The best is when he grabs his balls and he's like, balls.
Well, he definitely takes after his dad, doesn't he?
I didn't teach him that.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's a proud father moment, though.
Remember yesterday? He big ball.
Yeah.
Do you have any female flower horns for sale? Someone asked.
I think we have a couple, one or two, not too many.
There's a couple flower horns back there.
Yeah.
Females though.
You know,
Kim gifted away subs again.
Oh, Kim came back like on fire. Kim, how you feeling?
She just gifted 5 subs.
You can gift subs?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gives it to your random subscribers that are in the chat that interact with your chat. So it's like randomized.
Okay.
You
At
get memberships.
Gabe Lawrence said, at 300K subs, can you have an art contest on Kevin's head? All right.
That's hilarious.
Alex Salgado Radio, my favorite big dog.
I want to put
brother.
I want to put a story up real quick saying that we're live. Give me 1 second.
Well, look, we're at 500. Normally we max at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul.
Yes,
did you
sir.
find your chickens?
They're saying Faj ate Paul's chickens.
I'm gonna put it on my Instagram.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Let's go on my Instagram. Ready? We live.
Well, I think you got a question. Are you going to be selling any saltwater fish?
Yeah, eventually, starting with freshwater, and then once freshwater is kind of down pat, we got everything situated. We'll throw up another rack of tanks and do salt for sure.
Cool.
It's more so when they're ready because it is a lot of work on them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
All
cool.
in time.
It's gonna be cool.
You guys are going to sell saltwater too once you're full set up, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to sell like the normal stuff.
Nah, you gotta
Like
sell
the
some
exotic,
crazy
right.
stuff.
Not like clownfish and stuff.
If
Oh, you
it's
gotta
a
have
rare
clownfish.
Yeah.
Or maybe
gotta
like
have
exotic
clownfish.
clownfish, like the crazy colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know anything about saltwater, so very
It's
little.
not that hard. I think it's coral is hard.
Yeah, it seems that way. Most people who have corals, they have like these crazy setups, but I think you even said like
If you have
big
an
fish.
established tank, though, you could just get like basic corals, and they're so easy.
Yeah, but like one thing goes wrong and that's it, right?
Same thing for fish, though.
Fish, but you still have a chance to save it. How do you save a coral?
Yeah,
Dude, we went to that guy Andrew Sandler's tank, me and John.
crazy.
Dude,
I want to go to his house so bad.
insane. Well, we got
He
the
lives here,
connection.
right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like 20 minutes from here.
Dude, can we go there today?
I don't think you can just show up.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he needs to schedule. John has all his contact
I forgot.
information.
Billionaires are a different breed.
He's a really nice guy.
I know.
When you-
I've
so
talked to
cool.
him before, but he passed me to his like helper,
secretary.
I don't- Yeah, secretary, and they like kind of denied it. I was like, all right,
They probably didn't know who you were.
we'll set up next time you come.
yeah.
Yeah, because
I
they're
just
really
put
cool.
it on my story, so we'll see if some PC fans come in here.
So Jennifer Wagner said, I hope I said that name right. Are you going to sell more exotic saltwater fish like creatures like blue ring octopus? I would love to sell the blue ring octopus. The problem is whoever's I don't want kids to get stuff like that, you know, because it
The
could
new
kill
store is
them.
the new store is based out of New York,
Yeah.
and it's all online, so it wouldn't matter where it's based out of.
But now the blue ring octopus, they're not actually that rare though, right? Like you could kind of get them. Are they?
I think you can get them. I just
Hey,
don't see a lot of
Husky
people
King.
selling them. Maybe because
Probably because
You know.
they're super. Yeah, they are really cool though.
Paul, why is your shirt so dirty? Because he was working. He was working.
I'm always dirty. This has overspray. This has black spray overspray
Wait, are the cameras that good?
from painting.
The cameras are that good?
The
that it
pond's
picked up
back
the
at my
dirt?
house, and then it never cleaned. Got this stain from something else. I don't even know where that's from. My shirts are all my PC shirts are dirty because we're always working. Rod, any pointers on having your own channel? I just started my YouTube. You might know me, Brandon Wagner.
You might know me. Sorry, Brendan, I don't. I don't really watch YouTube. I don't have the time to watch. But, like, he would probably be the best person to talk about this more than me because we don't push our YouTube channel as much as we should. Ohio Fish Rescue's on the house. What's up, Brody? But anyways, I think YouTube is a job of his own. So, like, if you plan on doing that and having a successful channel, you have to be dedicated to it. You know, just like he's filming every day, posting stuff every other day, you know.
Yeah.
It's a job, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's more than a job because I feel like a job you're usually, well, I guess it's still a job, but jobs like, let's say you work a 9 to 5. Once 5 o'clock hits, you're like, I'm done. I'm going home. I'll get my paycheck Friday. That's it. Even for you guys, it's not like that. YouTube's more just like you post, get back to work because you got to do it again. You know,
Yep.
You're only as good as your last upload. I saw that saying and I was like, wow, that shit's real. You know,
It is.
You guys want to talk about because there's almost like 600 people. So I don't know if there's anything you guys want to mention or mention the merch. And then is there anything else Paul wants to
No, but I did have this
I have a question. If we do a YouTube a fish boxing match, who should I box? Down to box anybody.
I have to do it with the king of DIY.
Oh, you got him all day.
I don't know. Joey's crazy, bro. Can we plug this somewhere, John, or no? This little thing. So, guys,
I'm not boxing Brenton, by the way.
we're gonna start selling products. We found this right here. Actually, Axolotl Mike found this.
Yeah.
And we put it on our website, and I thought it was really cool because I remember in Florida transporting fish, trying to figure out different ways to keep it alive. So this you can connect to a USB, so like to your car. Like if you're fishing with shrimp and things like that, and you want to keep your bait alive, this actually puts out a lot of oxygen. I was pretty impressed by it.
There's only an outlet over here.
I mean, they know what a bubbler looks like.
Those things are amazing, though. I have a couple of those, and they're just good to have in your car. Like if you ever like go fishing or anything, they're just good.
That's
to have
what I was
around.
thinking.
Yeah.
You know, or even like if you have an emergency and you got to keep fish alive.
Mm-hmm.
Sub Geo, I'm a PC, Stingray Biology, and Predatory Fins fan.
All right.
With a super chat.
Nice.
He leaves that right here. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Fidjay?
I think you should box those barbs buzzing guys. I'd love to see you knock them out.
I like them. They're cool kids.
Come to Aqua Shella. When is Aqua Shella?
I think it's September.
Oh, you should box Bobby from Bass Fishing Productions. I feel like he's too small, to be honest with you.
Paul, they said Paul
I'll
should
throw
box
Brenton
Big
on
Rich.
Bobby, dude. Brenton don't like Bobby, so it'll work out. What's the next collab? I don't know. I don't even know the next collab. We just did the collab here. I have so many videos on my computer right now, dude. I'm like way behind. I need to just sit down and edit all of them. I have a video that goes live not tomorrow, but the next day. It's all healed now because it was like a week ago. But I got my fingertip bit off by a piranha. My dumbass put my finger in a piranha's mouth, and it completely chopped it off in 1 second. It was like, boom, gone. So that's a video coming soon.
That's only something you hear from someone who's from Florida.
Right.
Got my finger bit off by
Paul
piranha.
versus Blake. I could not fight Blake. I love Blake too much. Box Rod. Rod does not want the smoke.
That's true.
I'd put that Sasquatch right in the woods. Blake's too small.
Kevin versus Joey.
Yeah, is that even a match?
Well, after he's done fighting Rod, then when he's already tired out, then I think then you can take him.
I'll tag in.
Kennan versus Blake. That's a good one.
Who?
Camp Kennan versus Blake. That's a really good one.
Isn't he bigger than Blake though?
Camp Kennan's no. I mean, Camp Kennan's like probably about my size, and Blake could fight someone my size. Blake just eat a little bit, get a little muscle on him. You know.
We should see. Yeah, it should be the same weight.
Blake versus Nick Bingo.
It's more like.
I think Nick Bingo's probably a little lighter than Blake. Nick's smaller.
Really?
Nick's got hands though. He's quick. Blake doesn't want the PC smoke. I wouldn't. I don't think I can't fight Blake. I love Blake too much. Seriously. If I am fighting you, I have to somewhat hate you. You know what I mean? You can't just fight someone I don't like or like.
Look at what Ohio Fish Rescue said.
Where?
Might be a little delay on this one.
Yeah, I don't see Ohio Fish Rescues.
He said Guinness Book of World Record Mullet Man versus Rod Mud Wrestling. Mud wrestling.
Oh, mud wrestling will be sick.
Mud wrestling?
I gotta have big rich hair on my mouth and stuff. No, man, I can't do that.
Paul versus Rob's Aquatic. I don't even know who that is.
Another super chat.
Click the other one. That's so small.
Yeah. I can't scroll down. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's why
There was someone asking because they didn't
see.
see the female flower horns on the website.
I'll read them out.
I don't think we have them up on the website.
Yeah, that's. I don't have it sexed out on the website.
Why Paul want to fight? Oh, we're talking about boxing. You didn't come in until after that, I assume.
Somebody said, "Where do I see the female flower horn for sale, not male?"
They just said that. They're not
I'll
on the
post
website.
it up.
I wasn't listening.
I'll post it up on the website.
Paul would love for you to visit Brian at the Reptarium.
Oh, we're going to Animal Con. Yeah, we'll all see him at Animal Con. So I plan to just hang out, spend some time with them there, and maybe even go over there. I haven't been there in a minute. I know the new aquarium place is looking crazy.
Yeah, that place looks cool.
It's big.
What is it, like an old supermarket or something?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, they gutted it all out, and he extended the front also.
Yo, look at that message by Tony Ramos. It's a good message for you.
My daughter is 3 now and about 2.5 years now that she knows and dances to your intro and outro. We don't miss an episode. We now have a bunch of tanks inspired by your videos. Thank you. Tony, much love. Let your daughter know I said hello. You guys are great. That's exactly why I make videos right there, dude. That shit's awesome. You know?
Yep.
Got any questions, fellas? Let's answer some questions. Let's make this like a little Q&A.
I know this is just a whole bunch of boxing matchups.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go back to enough of fighting.
Are you getting sharks for Saltwater Pond? Yes. I would say yes, right, Rod? We have plans to get sharks for that thing?
For the one here?
No, mine.
Yeah, I got you a shark.
Yeah, he got me a shark. You'll have to wait, though.
Oh, is it the one
Yeah.
from the one time?
From the one time, yeah.
How did we meet? When I
OnlyFans?
threw a lungfish across your warehouse.
Oh.
You threw a lungfish across his warehouse?
No, this kid brought him into the shop, and I didn't know anything about YouTube or anything like that. So he comes over. I think you had like, what, 300, 400, 500,000?
Probably.
And it was late night. I was working in the office, and, you know, I knew the kid that was bringing them in. So I'm like, I don't even want to go out there. Just make sure they don't do anything stupid. So next thing I know, I just hear a scream. And
Dude,
I come
dangled
out.
my
I come out
finger.
of the office, and they're all like laughing. I'm like, oh God, what did I do? And I watched his video. He's like, oh, what is this? It looks like a lungfish. And he puts his finger right on it. And he
Dude,
goes,
that
"Whoop."
thing was like a piranha. It came up and bit me. I didn't know.
And he just
lungfish were like
screamed and
that.
swung it.
Pulled it out.
I just went like this, and it went, "Ding." And then I put it back in the tank, and it was fine. But like, I was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know lungfish were like that.
You and your fingers with fish are not a good combination.
No, I just like doing stupid stuff for videos. It's kind of fun.
You need to stop putting your finger in wrong places, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Paul. Is Finn okay? Yeah, Finn's great, man. If you ever find a fish, what would you be? If I was ever a fish, what would you be? That's a good question. What are you being?
I want to be an arapaima.
Arapaima?
He wants to be an
Kevin,
Asian arowana.
he's a stingray.
Well, stingray, yeah, he'll be a stingray.
He's a
Flat.
stingray. What are you?
Guppy.
If I were to be any fish, I didn't even know you were talking to me. I thought
Fancy
you-
tail guppy.
A little.
Wait, so if I were to pick to be any fish,
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
I'm an alligator gar, dude.
Alligator gar? I'd probably
I'm swimming and biting everything, dude.
I'd want to be a sturgeon.
I'm waiting till Brenton catches me, and I'm just.
Oh,
gonna
I
go
know
off.
why you want to be a sturgeon.
Why is that?
Because they eat like this.
Yeah, I already. I got the genetics. I'm built different. I'm built to be a sturgeon.
Sturgeons suck things in, bro.
Do you ship to Trinidad?
No. Or no. You want to read your comment?
Yeah, Rob Erico donated $20 to the super chat. He goes, "Hey Cav, I haven't ate dinner yet. Any suggestions?"
Oh, you got to tell him what to eat.
I don't know what to. Chicken nuggets.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, Paul's favorite, Jersey Mike's.
Would you get a stingray for your tank? I don't really want to get a stingray for the saltwater. I want one, but I don't want to get one because one, just super finicky, and two, the epoxy. I have epoxy. I did epoxy, and just like a pleco, they're just sketchy to have because they'll just keep sucking on one spot and then it's game.
Maybe those cow nose rays. I don't think they're like
They don't.
freshwater. They're always.
But they
mixed
also
with
have to always move then,
Yeah.
and it's a squared pond.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here, let's talk about something it's probably good for people to learn as well. Any advice for Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch? Arapaima from bubbles on the head. So Blake called. We talked to him for a while. We believe that the problem was the arapaima was in the pond, right, and use of the water in the pond. When you set up the concrete tank, the pH is higher
From the concrete?
from the concrete, new tank, all that stuff. I think if he had acclimated the arapaima with the water from that tank, like slowly, you know, a week or whatever, it would have been fine.
Why, he lost his arapaimas?
No, it's not eating, and it's got like bubbles in the head. So we import a lot of arapaimas. We've seen that before. We open the bag, those bubbles pop. It could be poor water quality in the bag, and you know, different
Infection,
chemistry.
maybe?
Not really infection. It's just the chemistry of the water just changes really fast, and that happens to arapaimas. Sometimes you can recover them, sometimes you can't. So when he took the water from the new pond and took the arapaima and put in that water, it was just too much of a difference. And it was too fast of a shock.
Yeah.
I'd be freaking out.
And well, look, we knew everything about arapaimas. We lost ours, you know, so they're very delicate to move to begin with. And then, you know, the difference in the water. But I told Blake, I said, I think the best thing you could do is just do a bunch of water changes, lower your pH, because I think his pH was high. Lower the pH, and then give time and see what happens. But
all
it
you
was
could do.
already a whole month that he had done, and then he called. So I don't know if it was already too late, or you know what I mean. I hope they starts eating and gets better. But we did see stuff like just drop back down, because the bubbles, like the markings they have on their head, it blows up like there's like bubbles inside. That's what it looks like. But
Yeah. I guess, I don't
once
know
they
what
get
it
better,
would be.
yeah, it will flatten back out, and they will start acting normal again. So I'm hoping that he caught it early enough that he can still recover there.
I would just do really big water changes all the time. Just
But you
flush
also
out.
don't want to swing it too up and down too fast. So the best thing for him to do is just leave a hose with new water and
Just
filtering out the
constantly
old
circulate.
water. Yeah. So I haven't talked to him ever since, but I hope he lives.
Yeah. That'd be a shame.
Someone commented, "What dwarf cichlid is best for beginners?"
That's you, bro.
Dwarf cichlids. Epistogrammas are good. Crebensis. Those are they do good in planted tanks, and they don't get too big, like a 20-gallon, and they're very colorful. That's what I'd recommend.
What's up, guys? Love to meet you guys. Been a long time supporter. I'm going to stop by. I'm in the area. I'm going to stop by. Well, the door is completely locked, unfortunately. But we thank you for your support. It is locked, right?
Yeah.
Like we're not open. This is
No, not
totally
yet.
not open.
We're still waiting for permits. I feel like I see this every
Oh,
day.
so you're legally not even allowed to open.
No.
Wow. All right. Well,
Only do online
unfortunately, we can't
sales.
even let you in.
Any new update with the permits or anything? Or just still waiting? Because I remember you were telling me last time.
Wait. He had something. Remember, he walked out on the podcast to talk to the surveyor.
yeah, yeah.
So what happened?
Yeah, so the surveyor, he came back to double check some numbers because we figured out that there was something wrong. And Oi went to open the door. The guy whipped out his thing and was peeing on the side of our building.
No.
No way.
And he's here to do work on this building.
No way.
I'm like,
Wait,
what
really?
the hell? Yeah. Oi said she saw the whole thing.
Did you say anything to him?
No, because I didn't. See it.
What?
Because we need him.
Yes, I need him to do the numbers.
I would have been like, bro, you're pissing on my building. I need my fucking permits.
No, and he's not doing it.
He's just
doing
taking
surveying.
numbers. Yes,
I would have
he's
been like,
taking measurements, elevations.
Are we
and
paying for
stuff.
this?
Yeah,
I'd have been like,
No.
for pissing on my
Wait.
building,
No,
you
not
better
for
get
this.
this shit done.
because they're coming back to correct some stuff. But
Was he pissing on the front or on the side?
I don't know. You can ask Oi later. I think on the side.
That's
In this
crazy.
street side.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Dude, when we moved here, we're cleaning the parking lot and all this stuff, and there was a bucket with a shopping cart.
Oh,
So I'm like,
I already know
man,
this is
there's a
going.
homeless person around here, then I got to throw this out. So then I looked at the bucket, and it looks like there's leaves and bottles and stuff, and it was brown water. So I'm like, oh, it's probably from the rain, rusted water. Bro, when I dumped that shit, he took a shit in the bucket. And the smell that came up,
I smelled it from 20 feet away.
and he's like, hey, there's shit in that bucket. And I'm sitting there holding the bucket, and I'm like, oh, it was horrible. The amount of stuff we had to do here already. I think there was a homeless person living us behind the
back,
building. Remember? When we cut all the trees, there was a cave. Like the trees formed a cave.
Was this abandoned?
Not abandoned.
What was here before?
Boat showroom.
But it was empty.
Showroom?
Yeah, but it was empty. Like he just stored the boats here.
So it wasn't
Really?
open for
Yeah.
business. He was using it for storage.
So somebody like hopped the fence and just made a little cave by the bushes there.
People are crazy, especially a homeless person.
Love from India. Dude, there's so much love from India. I would love to go vacation in India. Experience the life over there. and
India
do a big
yeah.
meet and greet. How is it?
It's very different.
Yeah?
You know, when you want to talk about culture shock, you know, even for me, the first time I went to Asia, because I was born here, there was still culture shock, and it's my own culture, right?
Yeah.
But India, it's a whole different level.
Yeah.
That seems
getting
like
used to-
somewhere you have to go to the right place
You have
of
to
India.
be very, very careful about what you eat, drinking the water, even brushing your teeth with the hotel
Oh,
water.
I learned
It's like
that.
Mexico.
I learned that.
It
In Mexico?
yeah,
Oh, dude, I had the worst experience of my life.
it was.
Dude,
was so
my dumb
bad.
ass.
Get it? It's bad.
I brushed my teeth in the sink water.
Me too.
When I was in the Amazon.
absolutely miserable. Dude. I went to Tulum for like 4 days. Day 2, got it.
I got
Me
on
and
day two.
Taylor shot the
Both
whole
sides,
rest of
right?
the trip.
Both sides.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
both sides
What,
same
stomach
time.
bug?
Yeah.
Dude, that was
Dude, it was
gnarly.
bad. I remember waking up and I'm looking at Joey and he's like, hey, where are we going today? Because every day you go to different areas in the Amazon. And I got out of bed and I looked at him and I go, whoop! And I crunched down. And I couldn't speak. I couldn't do anything. For like I was just like this. And then he's like, yo, what's happening? What's happening? You can't get no help in there. Your phones don't work. So then maybe a minute went by and no pain. So I got up and I'm like, yo, I don't know what the everywhere, dude. Everywhere. It was
Dude,
horrible.
you don't know what the fuck you got down there.
No, it's the worst.
Could be anything.
No.
That happened to my grandpa in Mexico, I think. They were like, don't drink the tap water. And he did, and he got sick.
But it's the little things. So you don't drink the tap water, but you don't think about brushing your teeth, you know?
Yeah.
And we had bottled water in the sink, you know, to brush.
You're talking about India.
Yeah, whenever you go to somewhere different, you should, because is it worth destroying your whole trip?
I
Because
know
you didn't
better now.
Yeah, now, right?
Well, I
But-
think what I got it from wasn't even the brushing my teeth because
or ice from the drinks.
I think
like
it was
when you're at a
ice
restaurant.
at a
Yes.
restaurant. At a restaurant, they
thing.
put ice in my drink, and
Oh,
Yes.
I wouldn't even think about
No,
that.
Never. So we always
Yeah.
ask for either cold in a bottle or not at all.
Will you ever dye your hair again, Paul? I don't think so. My dad loved it because he was like, it always made your thumbnails pop. But I don't know. I'm over that, I think.
This Andy keeps sending the same message again and again about wanting to hug me if I send him some DoorDash.
630 people in here and
How
only
about
200 likes.
How about you send me some DoorDash?
You want to DoorDash me some Jersey Mikes?
There we go.
Dude, you were
Paul's hungry.
obsessed with Jersey Mikes.
Oh yeah.
It's an addiction.
When we're in Florida, that's all he wanted to go.
You've
I
never,
can't believe they haven't
You don't even have
sponsored me,
to
dude.
ask.
It frustrates the hell out of me.
It sounds like you've never had a real good like Italian deli sandwich before.
Oh, I've had plenty of great. I've had subs that are better than Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's just hits different.
You're in New York. You're on Long Island. You get a good one.
I know. I
Go
should
to a
try
little
something
local
new.
place. Yeah.
Get a Long Island Jersey Mike's. There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
I want to get my own sub in Jersey Mike's.
Nice.
That'd be awesome.
like all the athletes and everything.
Yeah, it'd be so cool.
The PC. So what would be on your?
Everyone
PC
go to
sub?
Jersey Mike's Instagram and say sponsor at Paul Cuffaro.
What would be on your?
If we have 600 people do that, they're gonna notice,
I would think so.
right?
What's your
Probably.
go-to sandwich? What would be on your specialty sandwich?
You know,
Plain.
that's the problem.
Super plain.
That's the
It's
problem.
like Lisa.
I wouldn't do. I'd have to find something that I like that I can make on for the menu because what I eat now is so plain.
What do you eat?
I think it's just turkey and cheese, right?
Yeah, it's just turkey, cheese, man.
How can,
sub.
how can you eat? I don't understand. Lisa does the same thing. You get a burger, just meat and cheese. It's not a true. I like lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles.
See, when I eat
everything on it.
burgers,
Me
I
too.
eat meat, cheese, and French fries. I lay the French fries, and then that's what I eat.
Dude, I
Same
love a good. I mean, I'll eat a burger like that if I'm on the fly, just like I need to get something to eat. But if I want to enjoy a burger, lettuce, tomato, onions,
Everything.
eggs,
The more
whatever the
better.
fuck on it. Like it's.
Yeah.
I love a good gourmet burger.
You should. Lynn, I disagree, but
That was an interesting comment.
yeah, that was very interesting.
It disappeared.
We have Kim G. They're going to work right now.
Kim does all that.
I don't think Lynn understood the whole process behind it. Did I explain that? Like
Maybe.
why we didn't do it that way? I can't. You can't sell anything in Florida,
Yeah.
and I don't have permits or a license to do anything.
Well, maybe Lynn just doesn't like predatory fins.
Oh, maybe Lynn shouldn't be watching.
What did they say?
Just kidding, Lynn.
I don't know.
I'm sure you're a good supporter. I'm just messing around.
Kim
How long have you been
deleted the
friends
message.
for? How long have you been friends for?
A long time. We almost had a fallout at the beginning, remember?
Yeah.
Well,
How long is?
you've been making videos for what, at least 6-7 years now, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. 7 years.
Dude, when they came to the shop, like him, Paul, Zach, Raw Fishing, I had no idea what this YouTube thing was. And they were like, bro, start your own channel. You got so much content here. I'm like, I'm very private. I don't like to show off. I don't like to, like, you know, if I buy something, I don't want to keep from it. I don't want to do that type of thing. And then one day he showed me, like, how much he was getting paid for a video. And I'm like, holy crap. So then I told my dad. And my dad doesn't even know how to swim. And he's like, what? He's making that throw me in the shark tank right now and then pretend I'm drowning. I'll make a video right now, you know? Like, I'm like, dude, it's crazy. Like, you can make a lot of money, but you have to
Be dedicated.
different. You have to be dedicated, be different, be yourself, and enjoy what you're doing. Like, that's all he does.
Like what he was saying, it's like it's a 24/7 thing, you know? And just like anything, you got to build it up. You're not going to get there overnight.
No, I didn't make a single dollar for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Right.
My first paycheck was like $40, and then, you know, I was spending more than that to make all the videos. I was negative, but I was just taking everything I made from the bait and tackle shop and just putting it into videos.
You worked at a bait and tackle shop?
Yep.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
I bet that first $40 feels better than all the money you make now.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
Making your first dollars doing something, it's rewarding. It doesn't even matter how much it is. If you put
Yeah.
that much time and effort towards something.
I'll tell you what, though, that was a good time. Like, when I was just starting Predatory Fins and you guys are just starting your channels and everybody's coming in at the same time. We had fun. We had a lot of fun at that shop.
Yeah. That was such good memories there.
Your biggest video is you getting knocked out by the Arapaima.
Crazy.
Dude, that went mega viral.
Yeah.
And just make things clear, because a lot of people still think it's real. It
I
was
know.
all planned out.
So many people think that's real. Well,
Like,
it actually wasn't planned.
No, you came up to me, just
Yeah.
honest story. You came up
Yeah.
to me. You had some people from California there.
Yeah.
And you came up to me and said, Rod, are you okay if I pretend I got knocked out by the Arapaima?
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm thinking, well, Fish and Wildlife is definitely not going to like me after this one, but I do have pipes in the tank that I need to get it out before the catfish eats it. Because one time, Big Mama ate a pipe and Zach
This
had
is
to
the
put his
deep
hand.
story. I don't
This
think
is
we've
real,
ever
real.
talked about this.
And I said, when you fall in, can you go
Just
ahead
get
and
the
start
pipe.
cleaning the pipes and everything that's in the tank?
So it was
And then the kid I was with, super cool people from California, Share family. They were like, hey, for my outro, you know, can you feed the fish out of your mouth? I was gonna just feed the, you know, like I wasn't gonna make it like a whole big thing. And I was like, dude, I need to put my face mask over my eyes.
Yeah, everything was just like,
It just kind of happened. Like in my head, I just thought of it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get knocked out by this thing. And then I just leaned over, and
but he did ask for permission.
Yeah,
So a lot of
he
people are
did.
like, oh, it's messed up. You just fall on top of the fish. No. He's been there many times. I knew he wasn't going to get knocked out. He knows about these fish. Like,
Yeah.
many years we're dealing with these fish. So I wouldn't put him in danger like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Fish and Wildlife, that was probably one of the reasons Fish and Wildlife was like, oh, predatory fins? No, let's not keep him in Florida.
Yeah, and then I just leaned over and I just faked the fall in. And
So the problem was, people, when he got up and he's like, just kidding, a lot of people took that video and cut it. So
Yeah.
the next day, we have a friend and partner in Taiwan. He's like, dude, you guys on the Taiwan news saying that this kid died in your fish tank. I'm like, holy shit. And then he started going everywhere. China, Brazil, Peru. Everybody's
because
messaging like,
Arapaima is like such a known thing over there.
well,
So
plus
it went
getting knocked out by
worldwide.
a fish.
Yeah,
It's not much.
and it was so perfect. Like there's
It
no
was.
better video than that I've ever seen in our industry, at least viral wise. The sign as he came down, "Do not touch fish." I mean, like to the T of how many different ways it could have went viral and created engagement. The kid behind the camera smacking the line, whoa, whoa, you know, Ryan behind the, what? Get him out of the tank. Why is he not jumping in to save him?
Yeah.
You know, she's screaming in the background, save him, save him. Why isn't she jumping in? It just created so much, so much that,
Yeah.
that there was so much content or
that
so
got
much comments.
reposted by like celebrities and like really big people too, right?
Yeah,
I remember he posted it, and the next day it was just like,
Yeah,
That's
and then
insane.
so many people robbed that video from me. I should have watermarked it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Chrissy Teigen posted it. Joe Rogan talked about it. The baby posted it. Snoop Dogg posted it on his Instagram. Like actually posted it. Like just some of the craziest names posted that video. Not one person tagged me, which I don't care. I mean, it's still out there, whatever, right? But like the person that posted on Instagram, I posted it, got like 1.6 million views. This guy posted on Instagram and got 300 million views on his Instagram reel and gained almost 200,000 followers on Instagram. Almost as much followers I have now. He gained off my one video and didn't tag me.
Wow.
Like, didn't even tag
Do you
me.
think the video went so viral so fast that people didn't even
Maybe
know
didn't
who
know.
you were? They were just, you
Yeah.
know, spreading the
And plus-
content.
Yeah, and plus, how could you have predicted that it would have gone that viral?
Yeah,
You know?
Joe Rogan thought it was real. Joe Rogan was like, that kid's never get in the ring, never get in the ring. He's got a glass jaw.
You know what's funny is like people who are into fish keeping and know those fish, even with the end cut out, could tell that that's probably, you know, is staged.
But okay, but being 100% real, it could have happened for real.
Yeah, no, that did look
It
real.
could have happened
It looked
for real.
so real, dude.
Oh no, it looked real.
And the people who know the fish can really believe it because the arapaima and the head can
Yeah.
hit really, really hard. So
Oh, no,
Joe's
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that you have a glass jaw is bull because if
Yeah.
he knew that fish, it would knock him out too.
Yeah, it would.
Oh no, totally. Like when I watched it, I could like, you know, I've heard the story of Jeremy Wade getting hit and his knocking his heart out of rhythm and stuff. But like, you know, as someone who's into fish keeping, you know, I could see how the, you know, fish hit the surface and the
Yeah.
way it took the food and everything, that it didn't really hit you that hard, you know. So,
But it doesn't have to hit that hard. Think about it. You can knock somebody out, just hit him in
It's
the
the
right
angle.
way. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I guess if it hits the jaw, like in the
When
right
they
way,
go
yeah.
like this, they go fast. It's just that little hit on the jaw, and if you're soft, boop, that's
It
it.
says, Rodrigo and Paul, will you guys be going to Aqua Shella in Daytona Beach, Florida in November?
Probably Animal Con.
Yeah, I'm not going. I don't think I'm going to Aqua Shella.
But when we moved our arapaima, you know Fadi, right? So
Yeah.
Fadi was in the tank with me,
Yeah.
and we were cornering the arapaima, and he jumped and he hit him on the leg right here, right next to his balls. And he flew. He's lightweight, but he flew back, and he's like, "Oh, dude, my leg hurts." I'm like, "Oh, shut up! Like you're making it, bro." When I saw his leg, his whole leg was purple. Like there was a huge spot of purple right here.
Telling you,
Said-
bro, that those things could
Yeah,
hit.
and all she did was whoop, jump. So imagine if that was his face. He would have got
Yeah.
knocked out.
I'm not saying that it couldn't have happened, but I mean, like I said, I knew who you were, so I pretty much like put two and two together that it was probably a
so we're
virus.
not
Like,
that dumb.
Yeah, and then plus, you know, I've seen arapaimas jump like freaking like missiles out of the water.
Yeah.
You know, that'll kill you if it hits you in the head the right way.
You guys should do a Pimp My Tank series helping people with nice tank setups.
That's true.
That would be super cool.
That's true. Like we go to people's house, we're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this looks like crap. Let's make it look nice." Yeah, yeah. That would be a cool bunch of videos.
Do you plan to franchise once business is fully operation?
Actually, yeah, it's something we talked about in the past, and we kind of like slow down thinking about it, just because we need to get this place up and running first before we can go different directions, and there's a lot to do here. I don't think we're going to be fully done until mid next year, between the retail, the exhibit, everything else, the stingray breedings,
I mean,
all that
even
stuff.
even after we're done setting up, it still takes time to stock the tanks, right? We're not gonna just throw a bunch of animals all at once. So that process is also gonna take time, right?
I remember saying to Lisa, like, I can't wait until my life is back to normal. She goes, your life is never going to be back to normal.
This is the normal. This is the
There's
new
no
normal.
going back to normal,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like anything. Once you start it, you're always like looking for ways to improve it and make it better.
See if any questions are popping up. Hey, Paul, would you ever do a meet and greet? 100%. We're going to do another meet and greet.
Maybe do one here when you.
Yeah, I definitely plan to do one here once it's fully done. I would wait till it's probably fully done. It's a little.
But you know, it would be really crazy though. A monster fish bash here.
Oh, why wouldn't we do that? I thought that was in the plans.
So when we were moving, we talked to the mayor. Is he the mayor? Is he considered the mayor or
He's
the town
the-
supervisor?
Yes, town supervisor they call it.
And he watched the videos for the monster fish
Yeah.
bash, and he's like, "I want you guys to do it again." And there's a park like literally down the street here, beautiful park.
Yeah.
Can fit like, I don't know how many thousand people.
Yeah.
And then we just shuttle people here back and forth to the shop.
Let's do it. That'd be epic.
That's a no-brainer. That would be amazing.
Yep.
Can't wait till PC Aquatics to be opened. Same here. Rodrigo, what nationality are you?
Chinese. After all the Chinese food you've eaten?
I was gonna say something else.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, my grandparents are from Italy and Spain, but I was born in Brazil.
So what does that make you?
A mud.
Wait, so you're part Italian too?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
My grandfather is from Milan.
Oh, so you're like 25 or 25% then?
I say I got 50% in Italy, 25% in Spain, 25% in Peru, and I was born in Brazil.
Wait, so you're mostly Italian then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you were like 100% Brazilian. Like,
We did the heritage test. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I've done
I
that
think,
too.
I think I was Jew
I've done
too.
that too.
I was Jewish.
Like 30 different things. but
Yeah.
like all
is
like
Jewish and
my-
that?
I was
you
like,
mean-
dude, I was like 20% German.
I can see that.
My mom's side, and then I was
wonder what Kevin would
47% Italian. I didn't think I was that Italian.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, you never know. He could be different.
He could have
Aquatics going to be
a
working.
bunch of percentage that you didn't even think about it.
I did one of those, and I think I was like 90% Italian, and the other 10% was like 50 different things, like North African and like European.
Are we getting discus and corridors in?
When we're
Corridors,
ready.
I definitely want to get
We'll
those.
put it in your.
I
We'll
definitely
put it on
want,
PC
those are two
product.
things that'll definitely be on PC.
Dude, we
Aquatics.
can get some crazy discus. Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely have those.
I'll tell you a funny.
I'm gonna write that down.
I'll tell you a funny, crazy story. We got discus from I think Malaysia one time,
Yeah.
and they came in. I never dealt discus before. They came in, look amazing, beautiful, like this big, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I put them in a tank, and they're all like this, laying down. So I called Kevin. I'm like, yo, dude, I don't think these fish are doing good. He goes, don't touch them, just leave them. They're all gonna be standing up tomorrow. Just make sure you don't put any nets, don't cross-contaminate, nothing. Do not touch that tank. Tell everybody else not to touch that tank. The next day, they're all up, eating, laying eggs everywhere. This big. And I was like, holy crap. But I didn't have the clientele for discus. People that want to come to Predatory, they want to buy monster fish at the time.
Yeah.
So we just sold them for really cheap. Got them out. I had about 20, 30 left. We had like over 100. And I think the guy that was working at the time must have put a net in that tank from other fish. Dude, they start getting sick like overnight. Exactly what he said was going to happen.
Isn't that crazy?
Overnight.
And you had them for a long time,
Yeah.
too, and they did
Yeah.
great.
We didn't touch that tank.
I was
the
surprised.
only one. And he made a mistake. He went in there to get extra food out of the tank, but he used the wrong net and he put his hand in it.
What type of turtles do you have at PC Aquatics?
Weird ones.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say we haven't really finalized on. It's still got a lot to do, but I would say just be ready. I haven't even made a turtle section yet that gives you any information, but it will only take it a day. So figure out which ones we like, which ones we want to stock up, and
Andy Salcedo. Rod, I got 2 clown knives 2 days ago. On the way home, he kept spinning and die yesterday, but the store said it was my fault and I didn't let me exchange it. Any idea what it did it? When they sent you home with the fish, did they put oxygen or just regular air?
Well, it doesn't matter. If it's spinning in the bag, him just leaving the store,
Well,
you can't blame it on him.
No, but he said 2 hours later, no?
It died. On the way home, it kept spinning and then died yesterday.
I would have turned around and said, hey, man, this
Yeah.
fish not doing good.
If it was still in the bag and you didn't even open it,
But also, like, I've seen, like, I went to Petco before to get feeders back in the day, and the guy caught him and he put him on the bag, and he goes, and I looked at him like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm giving him oxygen. I'm like, holy crap.
because they hire anyone.
I didn't say anything, dude, but I'm like, no, but come on, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, that's down here.
Yeah.
I just, by the time I walk out, they're all doing that spin that he's talking about.
and that's why they work at Petco.
Kevin, are you going to get any saltwater stingrays?
For the 13,000 that we're going to make salt, where the sharks are going, we might put a stingray in there, depending on what we can find.
Tell them the truth.
What's the truth?
We're going to make the salt and sell the salt with our brand.
No, he's talking about stingrays, saltwater stingrays.
Oh, not salt?
Yeah, that's all. He's
sorry,
saying, we put
sorry.
saltwater
Ruben.
stingrays.
They're good, Ruben. I'm reading comments. Sorry.
Kevin wants to get a
What was that? I forgot.
manta ray, right? Or
Not
eagle
the-
ray?
the eagle ray.
A manta ray.
We need,
Someone commented, "Are you going to sell live plants?"
yeah.
That's something
Really
I wanted
smart.
to do.
Driftwood, live plants.
In store though, probably, right? Or
No,
on
both.
the website.
Both. It's just we haven't. There's so many things. So many. It's like
Yeah.
Paul. He has so many things lined
Yeah,
up in his
dude,
head,
it's-
but we can't make it come
Yeah.
to life.
I would say
because-
eventually it'll be on both websites.
Yeah.
For sure.
Plants you can make a killing on because if you set it up right and they keep growing and reproducing, it's like free money basically. Especially the floating plants, like the pond plants and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys had those in Florida because I know in Texas that it's illegal. You can't sell any floating plants. But
'cause it's invasive.
yeah, very invasive.
Someone said, see some comments here. I'm going to go on my phone so I can see them.
Paul, buy some of the archer fish. Someone said. I would love to set up an archer fish tank. I would love
We got
that.
those platinum ones there. That I'm hoping we don't sell them so we can put them there.
They're doing great. They're eating anything we put in there. They're eating the new little fish. They're eating floating sticks. They're eating krill. They eat everything.
Let's
I
keep
was
them.
surprised.
Let's just put them in a tank and
You guys definitely need to set up a really cool tank with a bunch of branches and vines and stuff, and just throw crickets and stuff in there and
just
watch
watch
them
them
shoot.
spit. Yeah.
Like the one at Country
That'd be
Critters.
so cool.
Yeah, or arowanas too. Set up a big arowana, like a jump tank, because they'll jump and they'll bite the branches and like get the crickets and bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
But you never see that.
So Carlos asked a question about the medicine. We have the medicine. We have everything. We just haven't been able to actually make the package.
It's all there. The bottles are there. The medicine's there. Everything is there.
It's honestly, we don't have enough time a day. Like between the two of us, between phone calls, emails, taking care of the fish, import, export, shipping out, it's a lot. So we want to have the medicine on the website soon, but we're basically going to use everything that we use here,
So let's see a couple comments.
or
Yes,
sell everything we use here.
It's a partnership between Predatory Fins and me, but like they're just housing the fish because the permits here are allowed to have anything we want, so we could sell anything we want. And it's an online store. It's not a physical go to the store type of thing. It's an online store. All e-commerce.
Maybe if it does well, we end up opening another one.
1,000,000%. If this does great and we make a good amount of money so I can open up something not out of pocket, I will 100% get somewhere.
Open a fish store in Florida.
Yeah, in Florida. I'll get like a storefront that we could lease out and throw some tanks in, find some good employees, and get to work.
That's the hard part right there.
That's why I said it. What kind of medications are you selling in, or for what?
For everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Internal, external.
How's
I mean-
the shark doing?
Which shark?
I'm just answering questions. That's your shark.
Doing great. We did a video on it yesterday.
The zebra
Paul-
shark.
Dude.
Yeah.
Paul versus George.
Similar.
He's probably
Yeah.
about my size.
yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't strike me as someone to do that though.
No, he doesn't.
He's probably in like Dubai, looking at fish tanks, making videos.
Well, 6 o'clock. I think we're getting close to being done here. That was a fun podcast.
Yeah, it was.
I hope we replied to
Trying to get all the comments.
majority of the questions. I know it's going by too
It's
fast.
gonna keep going. Yeah, with 700 people, you got to
It's
be able
so
to scroll
fast.
back. That's why it's easier on the phone. You're gonna miss a lot.
You guys
on the
ever make
screen.
a store in Miami? That'd honestly be a really good spot to do it. Unfortunately, it's a little far from my house, but so much good foot traffic over there.
The problem with the store is not even just doing the store. It's the maintenance and the care. You know, to keep up with our standards, you can't just let anybody run it. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why we're here every day.
Well, who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe you start with one, and then if that does good, you do two, and then branch out from there.
They have
Yeah.
to. They all have to do their training here before going off into the store, the next store.
So yeah, so once this is up and running and the exhibit's running and everything's great.
It'll be like that show, The Apprentice.
Also, if you guys want to see, we have a different podcast on a different channel, right? Did you?
Yeah.
You already have? Can you put that on the screen, John? Or no?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do once a week.
I'm going to try. I want to get really cool guests on. So to start, we'll probably do every other week. I'm going to reach out because I had reached out to a lot of people that were interested in doing a podcast with us. So it's just a matter of scheduling them. I just don't want to not have any content. So I figured it's better to start but I want to have a routine schedule. So every other week, and then if we start getting more people, do it every week, preferably.
Yeah.
So we're partnering up with Mike and John, and we're going to do a podcast, like he's saying, every other week if we can. Eventually, if it gets good, we do every week. But every podcast is going to have like a guest, and Paul was the first one. We had his episode
First one.
filmed out. You feel special,
That was
bro.
it was fun too.
It was fun. He went by fast, right? This went by fast too.
He got ambushed. He didn't even know.
No.
No, I had no idea.
To the channel and the chats, if people can click on it.
All right, so yeah. So if you guys want to see more
send
stuff
me the
like
link right
that,
now.
what's the name you picked? The fish tank?
We're leaning towards the fish tank, the name.
We already did.
I have all the channels and everything. I mean, we could change the name if there's a really good name that comes up.
All right, so if you guys have any ideas,
changing it. So.
yeah. So if you guys have any ideas, let us know. But right now, these two here have a lot going on back there. He's got to fly out tomorrow. Yeah. I got to take him to go get some Jersey Mikes.
Jersey Mike's. I gotta leave at 4 a.m.
But you're going to Bahamas, bro. So don't even complain.
Can't complain.
Yeah. See.
I gotta go to the Bahamas.
I know. Can you imagine?
I gotta wake up at 4 a.m.
Well, no. If I was flying straight to the Bahamas, I wouldn't complain.
yeah.
But I gotta go home, get home, cut up tilapia, prepare to leave for 4 days, feed everything, make sure all the waters are good, get my brother on board, make sure he knows what's going on, and then
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Getting everyone ready to take care of the stuff before you
yeah,
leave.
because my brother he lives with me, so at least someone's always gonna be there, which is good.
That's good.
Yeah, I literally don't think my house is ever empty.
Why? Just between your brother or friends and
Just
stuff?
friends, brother, working, people working. You know, there's always someone there.
I feel that way too. We got a lot of traffic in my house too.
Zach Rodriguez, love you, Rod. No homo. Why no homo?
He doesn't want you to get the wrong idea.
Oh, I know his wife.
Okay.
He might get the wrong idea. All right, so we're gonna get going here. We'll have a lot to do. We spent the time with you guys. We appreciate you being here. This was the biggest live we had, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were we sitting at?
You doubled our numbers.
Well, it wasn't Paul. It was the table. It was
Okay.
a new setup. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
Had-
got some tweaks.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys being
Thanks
here
for
with
coming
us.
by. Appreciate you. We love you.
Don't forget to follow
we love all the supporters out there, man.
PC Aquatics on Instagram.
Yeah, PC Aquatic on Instagram. It's in my
Aquatic.
bio of my Instagram. Go give it a follow. I'll let you know when it's live. And I've been cooking up some bangers. So for the people that are here watching me, got some crazy videos coming. Like I got my fingertip bit off by a piranha. Traveled to New York.
See, if we make these types of videos, it wouldn't work for us.
Made a couple bangers here. We got some really, really good content coming. So, Cuffaros, I know you're watching. Got some good stuff for you. Be ready. That's all I got to say.